Hello, I'm Marjorie, and I'm here to share my story of mindfulness for #SpiritCore at Spirit Series USA. Sometimes we are the most awake when we least realize it. When asked to share, I was racking my brain. When recently had I been truly mindful? I thought it should be a moment when in the lotus position. However, since I haven't done yoga in years and it's hard for me to even sit crisscross applesauce these days, I was having absolutely no luck. And then it hit me. My moment took place driving 70 miles an hour south on Highway 101 from San Francisco to San Jose on the way to my daughter's soccer tournament. We were set to arrive in time for warm-ups. That is, until we were about 10 minutes from the field and over an hour from our home, my daughter realized she had forgotten her soccer cleats. As she couldn't play without them, she instantly started shaking, tears welling in her eyes. There was no way that we could return home to get them and back to the field without missing the entire game. In the space of 60 seconds, she was in the beginning of a full-blown anxiety attack. She had convinced herself that forgetting those soccer cleats would end with her not being on the team next year for one reason or another. Well, my reaction could very easily have been, "How could you have possibly forgotten your cleats?" Which would have just sent my daughter spiraling even farther. This time, that didn't happen. Instead, I had a moment of clarity. I needed to be the calm in that storm that was brewing. She asked me why I wasn't angry at her, and I explained there was nothing that we could do about what had already happened or what might or might not happen next season. However, we could think of a way to fix our current situation. So I took the next exit and we managed to Google a Dick's Sporting Goods that wasn't far away. After a quick trip into the shop, we left with bright pink footwear. We arrived at the field after the game had already started. I dropped her at the entrance, hoping for the best, and went to park. When I finally made my way to the sidelines, she was already in the game. Her coach had substituted her in even though she arrived late. The team had an amazing victory that day, and little did we know, but due to the pandemic, that was their last game of the season. Being a parent is not easy, but mindfulness can make a huge difference. By me simply being present that day on 101 South, my daughter and I created a story of triumph over adversity rather than a memory of a game that was ruined by a simple mistake that any one of us could have made. I'd love for you to share a time when you were able to be fully mindful, or maybe a time when you wished you'd been. Please tag at Spirit Series USA and join the #SpiritCore conversation. Together we grow.